Hey everyone, it's a new week and a new challenge mode, and this is one of my favorite. The apocalypse draws near, the hardest possible challenge, but with normal investigator speed. Good luck. And we gotta do that on Sunny Meadows Restricted, so let's go. So we have normal speed. We can also sprint. Oh yeah, we got all tier 3 stuff. That's great. But I'm thinking about what should I take first. So Sunny Meadows Restricted means also lesser hiding spots, higher chance that the ghost is here at the front somewhere. But I also, for the normal apocalypse challenge mode, I highly recommend you to do this. Take the crucifixes. I'll also take a camera. I just showed you that because that's important. Because we got 0 seconds grace period. Toss one of them right in. Toss two and it doesn't matter. I'm gonna check with that camera whether there's an orb. Oh, the breaker's there. And of course it's broken. There are also some ghosts you can't figure out since the breaker is broken. Holy crap. This is loud. Like the Djinn, because you won't be able to figure out the Djinn. The Goryo is also difficult. The Mare is difficult to test because we don't have sanity, and you have to get close to the ghost and test with the light switches for Mare. So those are also shade because you have to be in the ghost room and check whether the ghost is in the room with you. This is also quite difficult to figure out. The easiest ghosts to figure out here is Phantom, Wraith, Banshee. Phantom was the ghost I got on my Apocalypse Challenge mode when I got the golden trophy the first time. Wraith was my second ghost, so they were easy to figure out. Also Hantu, Moroi, and they are fast, and you just have to distinguish between those three. They are also quite easy, right? You can also be easy. Myling, Revenant as well. But the chance of survival is quite difficult. So this is just a tiny overview on the ghost. I'm gonna keep setting up everything. Oh, wait a second. They are not gonna be working, right? So no use for them. Also for them. No, they are not working. So I'm gonna keep setting up. I'll be right back and we're gonna head in together. Okay, what I also recommend you have lanterns there as light sources. I also tossed in some dots. They are not useful for the ghost. We won't get dots, but you can use them as a light source. Use motion sensors. I also tossed in EMFs. They gonna warn us when there's a wave nearby. Nope. Okay, we're gonna wait here. Started hunting right away. Have that here so we know when the ghost comes to us in case it's a wraith or a phantom or banshee. I don't hear anything. It's not at the entrance area. By the way, this is restricted. On the original Apocalypse, you are on the full Sunny Meadows map. That means the hunt's gonna last for 60 seconds. I don't hear anything. Still hunting though. I don't hear anything. Let's set up some sensors. So you can always hide here. You can also hide in the chapel next to the piano. So you can see you can use that as a light source. Okay, let's see where we put the crucifix. Always have a crucifix underneath you. You don't know what you might be up against. Also have the Paramic. You can listen from a distance whether the ghost is around. Where's the other EMF? Let's put the smudgies over here so I can grab them. Didn't I have 2 EMFs here? Always keep an eye on the door. This is dangerous what I'm doing here because of the 0 second grace period. And the salt is gonna warn us whether the ghost comes closer. Why is it not hunting anymore? What's going on? The camera is just in case we can reach the ghost room. Same goes for the sound sensor. The salt, you can use it to evacuate safely. The camera in the original Apocalypse, you need the camera. Because you have to take one photo of the ghost and you have to take care of the side objectives. Where did I test the paramic at? Where is it? Ah, there. Okay, it's quite far away. It hasn't come to me yet. Fortunately, we got tier 3 stuff. This one is not open. Ah, this wing is open. Oh, hello! Bony Pants is here again. The ghost... I think the ghost is around here somewhere. I think it's all the way in the back. I'm gonna grab the camera. I'm gonna take a photo of the bone and I'm gonna bring lanterns and dots over there so we can see something. I think there's one hiding spot in that wing where we can still hide. Give me the photo camera. I got only one. Okay. And we can also scatter around some salt. It's gonna be difficult to get that ghost out of that wing. We might have to encounter it. You don't need the bone, by the way, for the actual apocalypse, but recently they have been around here all the time. It started hunting. Okay, let's go and get some more stuff. Especially a lantern, maybe also some salt. I don't think it's gonna come here because it hasn't teleported to me yet. Ah, there's the other EMF. Because I wanna have one around here so I know when it teleports to me. That was just thunder. Wait. Yes, you can also use those because you can sprint faster with them even when they don't replenish sanity. So the tier 3 ones. I got salt here so I can maybe get away from it. I thought that was the ghost, it's just the wheelchair. I jump scared myself. I also need a motion sensor. Is it still hunting? No, it stopped. Okay. You need to approach that calmly. You don't have any hiding spots, at least no official hiding spots. I hope that's not gonna burn. Okay, let's bring everything in here. I also want to have one salt and a motion sensor so I know when the ghost is approaching. And maybe even a crucifix. You know what? I'm gonna put this here. Salt. Wait, let's see what area does this one cover. Yeah, that's fine. Just gotta be careful whether the ghost gets close. What else did I want? Oh, motion sensor, right. It's hunting. Just gotta wait until it stops hunting. I think the dots also flickers when the ghost approaches. Did I just hear some footsteps? Okay, it stopped. Thought I heard some footsteps. Okay, let's bring in the crucifix, grab as much ASAP and get into that room. I don't know whether that hiding spot, it's not an official hiding spot. I don't know whether it's safe. shit, it started hunting. I don't have any light sources. Turn that off. I don't hear anything. Good. I just hear the incense. By the way, you can use the lighter. It doesn't attract the ghost. Still hunting. We might have to face the ghost at one point. Wait, there's still a charge left. Oh, the hallway is cooling down because the ghost is running around in here. Damn it. I wanted to get the power mic so I can hear something. Okay, it stepped into the salt. Oh my god, 12:27, we gotta write that down, because in case it's a spirit, 12:27. Oh, come on, write. Stupid pen is not writing. 12:27, 12:57, 13:57, 15:27. Okay, those are the timers for spirit, because I smudged it at the end of the hunt. It stepped into the salt, that means it's not awake. I also wanted to use this so I can hear something, but this time it was closer. Didn't blow out the firelight. But as you can see, this hiding spot works. Whoops, not this one, this one. I need to toss out that alarm clock, it's too loud. Okay, it's not hunting yet. Water. Okay, we could take a photo of that. Okay, there's still some ghosts. Oh, it turned it back off. 13:57. I need a lantern in here to see something. Okay, it's throwing stuff. I think it changed. I think it changed ghost room. Just checking whether it starts hunting. Okay. 1.5 more minutes for a spirit, because we smudged it. It's not coming my way though. Like I said, always have a crucifix underneath you, because it could still be a wraith or a phantom. But of course it stepped into the salt, but it's not a spirit. Okay. I think this sounds like normal speed. We need some lanterns here. We need to face the ghost. Maybe it saw us. Or it could also be the twins that the decoy started at another location. Okay, it triggered the sensor and stepped into the salt here. Okay, we need more lanterns here for once, so we can see the ghost, and for once we can see our hiding spot room even in the darkness. That means we're gonna wait out another hunting cycle, and I'm gonna grab this lantern and this one right here, but we're gonna wait it out here just to be safe. Maybe a video camera can also be useful. Let me just toss them into the wing and I'll grab the video camera. Maybe if I'm brave enough, I'm gonna check for orbs. Maybe also the... yeah, it's hunting now. Maybe also the sound sensor. We get more smudges here. Because with the sound sensor and the video camera we can check for EOA. Okay, the hunt ended. EMF is not going off. Didn't step into the sensors. I would say not a banshee. What did it do to my hiding spot here? Oh wait, this is not my hiding spot. I tossed it through the wrong door. I was one door too early. Saw me. That way we can also see it. It opens the door. Was a normal stun duration, I think. Okay, I need more smudgies. We have to face the ghost. That one is for sure. But let's quickly try to find the ghost room for now. Set up those two items as quickly as possible. Where was it at though? Ghosty, where are you? I heard water, right? Quickly, quickly, quickly. I gotta get out of here. I need my smudgies. I gotta get my smudgies. Quickly. I don't have a sound sensor there now. I don't, a motion sensor. I don't know whether it's there. But we gotta get our smudgies. We can use the camera to check whether there's an orb or not. We're gonna get the last... those two. And I'm gonna get this one. Is it hunting again? Yes, it is. Did I just hear a lantern being blown out? Okay, let's wait for a bit. You know what I'm gonna do once the hunt stops? I'm gonna use one of the Sanity Meds to get there faster. You can sprint constantly. Fortunately, it's quite far into the wing, so we can, we are safe here. It's not a stalking ghost. I mean, a stalking ghost would also be kinda convenient, because a stalking ghost is, it comes to you, you don't have to get near the ghost, you know? You can, it's easier to notice when you have a stalking ghost. damn it, it blew out that lantern over there. I won't be able to see it when it approaches. Yeah, that hallway cooled down because it's hunting and running through that hallway all the time. Okay, we have to deal with that one lantern here. I might die now. This is dangerous. It could spawn on top of me too. It could worm into the hallway and start a hunt right on top of me. That's why I want to be near the crucifix so it doesn't happen. Oh, it changed. I don't see anything significant about the blinking. Also sped up on the left side. It's not a spirit. This one is tricky. It's not a stalking ghost. I don't think it's an Oni. We can test for yokai. The others are difficult to test. I didn't see a shapeshift. I don't know about orbs. The only thing is, what we can do is listen for twins again. We got a sound sensor around there. We can listen for light switches. So we can rule out now. Can take a photo of that. Where did it come from this time? Around here somewhere, this room. This door has been touched. I'm gonna leave the sound sensor there because from outside we can listen for light switches and maybe also for UA. I don't want to waste my last smudge. We have to test for yokai. We need that smudge for the yokai test later. Okay. It changed ghost rooms. We also have to check for orbs. We might also have a chance to get an event. Of course, in the actual Apocalypse challenge, you need to take a photo of the ghost too. You hear that even before the door closed, it started running. I don't think it's a poltergeist. It could be a djinn or shade still. I don't think it's the twins. We gotta get outside, we gotta check for mare and mimic. Damn it! I wanted to test for yokai! It saw me though, it just stepped into the room. I thought the door was closed. Damn it. I wasted my last switch. No yokai test then. Because I wanted to stand behind the door. I thought the door was still closed. Oh, damn it. I don't see an orb. I don't know whether it's even in there, but I gotta get out. I don't have as much left. I left the crucifix there so I can get out safely. I don't know, for a demon, would my crucifix have stopped a demon where I was at? I don't know. But let's get outside, let's check the camera a bit, listen a bit, and when we don't hear anything significant, I'll just might say something like shade or Gorio. The problem is it might be changing ghost room quite often, so maybe not a Gorio then. Okay, we got the sound sensor there. Let's increase the range a bit so we can hear what's going on in the surrounding rooms. I don't see anything happening here. The crucifix hasn't even been... There's an alarm clock. But it might be going over there. I'm gonna listen for a bit. Maybe I can hear a light switch, because when I hear a light switch we can rule out mare right away, because a mare doesn't turn on the lights. I think I just have to guess. I'm gonna guess Jinn, because I think it changed Ghost Room. I can't hear a light switch. I only heard an alarm clock, that's it. And a throw. It slammed the door once though. Shall we just say UA? Let's just say UA because of the door. Now when it happens to be Jinn, I'm gonna be so angry. But it's for sure not a stalking ghost, not one of the past ghosts. It's not a phantom or Oni, I think. But I'm not sure about Oni when you're panicking.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
By listening to the door, I had... Okay, but this was more luck. That was not 100% skill, this was more luck, because I think it did the UA ability once at that door when I was bringing the camera. Because the UA can slam a door shut, but other ghosts can do that too, so this was just pure luck. That's why I placed the sound sensor there, but I didn't hear it, you know? It used its ability 3 times, and once we noticed that because we were right in front of that door. And by the way, the bone wasn't in the male dorm room, the bone was in the entrance area again. Okay, that was the first round. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna record separate videos for the other rounds. So, good luck playing it for yourself. See you next time. And if you have any questions about this challenge mode, just write them in the comments below. I try to reply as soon as I can. Thank you so much. Good luck playing it for yourself. Bye.